in that bit where Zombie Mary falls on the... No. Hello humans, my name is Dale Kingsmill, and this may come as such a shock to so many of you, but I'm a total scaredy cat. I am not good at the horror genre. I avoid the movies and the games and the I'm not good with scary things. No. Easily frightened and jumpy is me. Last year around this time I made a couple of videos in the vein of Australian Tries to Halloween, which were a lot of fun. It led to one of, I think, the most iconic videos on this channel to date. Y'all still don't want me to go near knives after I made that jack-o'-lantern. This year, given my predicament in the current season of October Halloweeny spooky goodness, I thought that I would take a little bit of a turn into the Scaredy Cat Tries to Halloween. Now I know I can't be the only one. There are plenty of us out there. Fraidy cats unite! And so I have made a little bit of a list of some movies that are sort of scary Halloweeny movies that people will be happy to watch during Halloween, but that aren't terrifying for those of us who don't have the constitution for that kind of thing, alright? You have sympathy for us. So if you are someone who wants to get into the Halloween spirit, but also doesn't want to lose sleep for nights on end, like myself, this might just be the list for you. First up, I'm gonna recommend Casper. Classic ghosty film made for kids. Who wants anything more than that? It's got the nostalgia factor, so hopefully any die-hard Halloweensters out there won't complain about it, because everyone loved this movie as a kid, right? Did they? I don't know. I did. And plus, this movie gets into kind of dark territory with actually discussing the fact that Casper is a kid who died. Like, this movie gets into that, and it's kind of sad. It gets pretty sad, but it's a great movie. Another suggestion, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Now, I've heard a lot of negativity towards this film, but honestly, if you just turn off your brain and sit down ready to have a little bit of fun watching this movie, it's a great little romp. It's a great movie. I'm into it. Plus the design aspects of this film. Did you see those witch designs? They were incredible. Holy crap. Really appreciate that about this film. But it's fun. It's good. Don't expect a masterpiece, but enjoy it, because that's what it is there for. Next up, The Birds, a Hitchcock classic. I'm not a fan of Hitchcock as a person. That's an obligatory statement that I want to make, because, Hitchcock. But The Birds! I have, again, heard a lot of grumblings about this film in the past, but I encountered The Birds late one night on television for the first time. Didn't know what movie I was watching until, the birds attacked. But I really loved it. I got to the end of the movie and I was like, hey, I would watch more of this. I would watch like another half hour of this movie. It's like the weirdest survival horror film ever, and it's so good at it. Paranorman, if you haven't watched this movie, I highly recommend it. It's just it's a lovely little film. It's got just warm and fuzzies all in it, and it's just well made, well done. Probably a little bit higher on the spookometer compared to the other movies I've listed so far, but also, again, targeted at children, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like balancing kind of. That good explanation from Dale. Taking that spooky even a step higher is Coraline, another movie aimed at children, another sort of stop motion-y animation thing, but Coraline is I'd say probably scarier. It's based on a Neil Gaiman book, so it's pretty nightmarish at times, but again, you're gonna be fine. Trust me. Trust me, Scaredy Cats of the world. You got this. You got this. And Coraline is a fantastic film. If you're feeling brave and you want to get some zombie in there, I understand zombie movies have a lot more jump scares than the other things I've put on the list. And those are scary, okay? But Scaredy Cats, you and I, we know what this is like. Jump scares are scary, but they're scary at the time. A jump scare is not going to keep you awake at night. So zombies, depending on how desensitized you are, you might be feeling brave. You might be wanting to watch some zombie movies. There is, of course, Shaun of the Dead, a great recommendation for anyone, because as it says on the box, it's not actually a zombie movie. It's a romantic comedy. with zombies. Shaun of the Dead is the only zombie movie my mother will watch, and that's because it's very funny and because they fight zombies to Queen. Or my other zombie suggestion, if you are going to head on down that road, would be Zombieland, another very funny zombie movie to be watched with your eyeballs. This one my mother refuses to watch because she has come to the conclusion that it's not as funny as Shaun of the Dead. I think it is very funny, but it is gorier. So there's that element to it. If you're not good with gore, maybe avoid Zombieland. You could just watch your favorite episodes of Buffy, because who's gonna fight against Buffy? It's Buffy. That's a great decision. People are around and they're like, hey, let's watch a scary movie, and you're like, hey, why don't we put on Buffy? They better be like, oh yeah, hey, that's a great idea, let's put on Buffy, because it's Buffy. Just watch Buffy. Although, first time Buffy watching Scaredy Cats, avoid Hush. Avoid Hush. Handy life hack. The way that I managed to be able to watch Hush, even though I still don't watch it very often, is the first time I watched it with the audio commentary on. So I could see what was happening, but it had just like disarming talk over the top of it. It was much, much better. Oh, scary. Over the Garden Wall is fantastic and lovely and wonderful and very, very funny. It can get quite scary. I've had people be like, oh, it's not scary. It was scary, alright, okay? Just pumpkin people and the gorilla. Look, it's a bit scary. But I think it could be a great one for actually enjoying being scared. Alright then, I've talked a lot, so I will leave you to it. If this is your first time on my channel, then consider subscribing for more content from me every single week. Every second week is a storytelling video, mythology, or fairy tales sometimes. If you enjoyed this video or found some solace in knowing that there are other scaredy cats in the world, because trust me, I'm such a scaredy cat, then consider hitting the like button or sharing this on your favorite social media website, like Twitter, or Facebook, or Tumblr, or wherever you like to hang out on them interwebs. I am also on lots of these social media websites, so you can find my links in the description below if you would like to follow me on those places. Apart from that, I do believe that that's it. I'm done. Email this to your grandmas, and I will see you some other time. Just keep in mind, all you brave hearts out in the world, that some of these things might seem absolutely not scary to you at all. But I am speaking from the position as a scaredy cat humanoid, alright? We know what we're scared of, and these things are scary just because you've got, you know, nerves of steel. Don't judge us.